Come into a comfortable position, just as you were before. So you can shift, obviously, you can change positions and all those kind of things. Maybe if you've been in the same position for a while, circle your shoulders a little bit. Soften, move your jaw, especially as that's what we were working with before. If it's all right with you, turn your palms up and have a feeling of space above the palms. Widen your elbows a little bit and have a feeling of space underneath the arms. And then relax the shoulders, relax the arms. Allow the weight of your hands to be given down. And if it's all right, taking your attention to your breathing, taking a deep breath in, filling the lungs, deepening the in-breath, then let your breath go. And just do that twice more, deepening your in-breath. So actively controlling, drawing oxygen in, filling up the body. And then after the third one, just breathe as you do. And let your breath be just as it should be, with the knowledge and the understanding that your body and your breath is exactly as it should be right now. And feeling the safety of your position, the contact beneath the spine if you're lying down, or beneath the seat if you're sitting, contact beneath your heels or your legs. And just acknowledging to yourself that you have a stable base from which to come from. Experiencing where you are, so the sounds that are around you, inside the room or outside the room. The sound of your breathing. Or distant sound of voices. With the acknowledgement that things go on around us all the time. And our engagement is our choice, our conscious choice. And for now, we've decided to sit and to be with yourself, with your breath, with your body. Knowing that sometimes things don't go the way we want them to go. Not always, but sometimes. Things that happen can be quite difficult. Not always, but sometimes. We find problems can feel or seem overwhelming. Not always, but sometimes. And there's always a possibility of being able to see things in a different light, from a different perspective. So we don't have to react in the same way and recreate the same thoughts. So if it's all right with you, just think of something that's upset you or hasn't gone quite the way that you thought it would or planned. Maybe something that happened today, earlier on, or yesterday. Something that's been playing on your mind a little bit. Maybe even getting on your nerves because it keeps coming back into your head. Allowing yourself to notice everything about that thing. Maybe a problem, a situation, a conversation. And not pushing anything away, but just noticing everything about that one thing. Tone of voice. Feeling of the room. Who said what? In what way? How do you feel? And naming to yourself, explaining to yourself how your body feels right now. If you're upset, uncomfortable, angry, or something else. Unhappy, sad, out of control. Or something else. And if that word, or might be one word or 2 words or 3 words, notice how that feels in your body, and where in your body do you feel those words, that feeling that the word translates into. And now, can you find the opposite word? So if it's sad, happy. Uncomfortable, at ease. Angry, joyful. So the opposite word. Unhappy, compassionate. And you might have one word or you might have a few, but just finding the opposite word. To the problematic situation you were thinking of before. And just repeating that word to yourself. So I am happy. I am at ease. I am kind. So whatever word means anything to you, using that. And allowing your attention to stay with the word, the phrase, I am. And feeling the whole echo of that word as it cascades through your body. And as you repeat your words to yourself, just taking your hands, or one hand, and just placing it over your heart. So maybe one hand, then the other hand on top. So your heart just on your chest, upper chest, just slightly towards the left. Just placing your hands over your heart. Feeling your breath as you repeat to yourself your word, I am. And if your mind drifts away, as it can do, it's okay. Just bringing your attention back to your phrase, to your mantra, to your word, the feeling of the word, around the word and inside the word, and how it translates into your body, and how your body feels now. And perhaps just adding to your phrase, if it's all right with you, I accept myself as I am. I accept myself as I am. And as you repeat your words, being aware of the breath underneath your hands, around your heart, around your body. And noticing how your body feels now, how those words land in your body. Knowing that joy, compassion, open-heartedness are part of the human experience, just as problems, just as discomfort, just as being upset, things not going as we plan. Joy, compassion, kindness is all part of the same thing, the life that we lead. And we all experience the same things, maybe to different degrees or in different ways, but ultimately we're all the same. And being aware of how your body feels right now, with your positive words and the acceptance of you. And taking your hands back down to your side or to your lap, or you may have already done so, just allowing your arms or hands to rest. And perhaps taking a deep breath in, just as we started, breathing in, letting your breath go. And twice more. Deepening the in-breath. Filling up your lungs. And when you next let the breath go, allowing yourself just to sit quietly. Being aware of how you feel right now. This sense of you. With that knowledge that being human, living the life that we lead, is sometimes difficult, and sometimes not. Sometimes hard, sometimes easy. But knowing that you can change the way that we think, or remember, and change the story. And the feeling that rests in your body. So sitting quietly with yourself and your breath and your body. And the acceptance of you. And when you're ready, if you're sitting, opening your eyes downwards into your lap. If you're lying down, just coming to rest over on your side, or just taking your time. Just preparing to come out of the practice. Carefully. With kindness. And bringing yourself back when you're ready.